Have you ever wondered how to start your journey to self-improvement? This question, my friends, is one that has been asked by countless individuals throughout time. It's a universal quest, one that spans cultures, continents, and centuries. At its core, self-improvement is the pursuit of betterment. It's about recognizing our potential and striving towards it, about growing, evolving, and transforming. It's about not just accepting where we are, but pushing ourselves to where we could be. Let's see it this way. Self-improvement is like embarking on a grand journey. A journey where the destination is not a physical place, but rather a state of being. It's not about arriving somewhere, but about the experience and growth that comes from the journey itself. This journey is unique to each and every one of us. It's shaped by our experiences, our aspirations, our strengths, and our weaknesses. It's a journey that demands courage, for it requires us to confront our fears, our doubts, and our limitations. But it's also a journey that promises reward, for it offers us the opportunity to discover our true selves, to unlock our potential, and to live our lives to the fullest. The importance of this journey cannot be overstated. It's not just about personal growth, but also about contributing to the world around you. When we improve ourselves, we also improve our relationships, our communities, and ultimately the world. But how do we embark on this journey? Well, the good news is, you've already started. By asking the question, by seeking the path to self-improvement, you've taken the first step. And that's the most important part. Now, the path ahead may not be easy. There will be challenges and setbacks, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. And with each step you take, you're not just moving forward, you're growing, you're evolving, you're improving. So, are you ready to take the next step? Are you ready to embrace the journey to self-improvement? It's a journey that's all about you, for you, and by you. Remember, the journey to self-improvement starts with a single step. Before embarking on this journey, it's crucial to acknowledge where you currently stand. Like a ship's captain setting a course, you must first know your starting point before you can plot the journey ahead. Self-awareness is the compass of self-improvement. It's the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. It's understanding that you are not your thoughts or feelings, but the observer of them. And it's in this observation that we can identify patterns, triggers, and habits that may be holding us back from reaching our full potential. But self-awareness is only part of the equation. Acceptance is the other half. It's one thing to know your strengths and weaknesses, but it's another to accept them. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It doesn't mean giving up or settling. It means acknowledging that this is your starting point. It's understanding that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror, not to scrutinize or criticize, but to observe. To see yourself as you are, not as you think you should be. To acknowledge your strengths, your skills, and the unique qualities that make you, you. But also to accept your weaknesses, your flaws, and the areas in which you'd like to improve. This is not a time for judgment or self-criticism, but for compassion and understanding. Now take a moment to reflect. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the things that bring you joy? What are the things that cause you stress or discomfort? Remember, there's no right or wrong answer here. This is not about comparing yourself to others, but about understanding yourself better. The path to self-improvement is not a straight line. It's a journey with twists and turns, ups and downs. But by acknowledging where you currently stand, you're already taking the first step. You're setting the foundation upon which you can build a stronger, happier, and more fulfilled version of yourself. Acknowledging your current self is the first step towards self-improvement. And with this self-awareness and acceptance, you're not just ready to embark on this journey, you're ready to succeed. Now that you know where you stand, it's time to decide where you want to go. Often, the journey towards self-improvement starts with setting realistic goals. These goals will serve as your guiding stars, your north, as you navigate through the ocean of self-improvement. So, how do we go about setting these goals? First, let's distinguish between two types of goals, long-term and short-term. Long-term goals are those grand visions of your future self. Perhaps you want to be an accomplished artist, a successful entrepreneur, or maybe you aspire to run a marathon. These are your ultimate destinations, the summits of your mountains. On the other hand, short-term goals are the steps you need to take to reach these summits. They are achievable tasks that gradually build upon each other, like the individual bricks that construct a grand monument. If your long-term goal is to run a marathon, a short-term goal might be to first run a mile without stopping. The key here is to make sure your goals are realistic and achievable. This doesn't mean they should be easy, rather, they should be challenging enough to push you out of your comfort zone, but not so daunting that they discourage you from even starting. It's about finding that sweet spot between ambition and feasibility. Remember, goals are not set in stone. They're more like sand, constantly shifting and remolding as you grow and learn more about yourself and the world around you. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals as you progress in your journey, and while it's important to keep your eyes on the prize, don't forget to enjoy the journey itself. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, and appreciate the process of growth and self-discovery. After all, the beauty of self-improvement lies not just in the destination, but also in the journey. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today, set your goals, and embark on your unique journey of self-improvement. The journey to self-improvement is not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. As we delve into the fourth stage of our transformative process, we'll explore two indispensable qualities that aid in self-improvement: resilience and patience. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a key component in any self-improvement journey. Picture yourself as a rubber band. The further you're stretched, the stronger and more flexible you become. Life will throw curveballs at you, but it's your resilience that will help you swing back, stronger and wiser. Patience, on the other hand, is your capacity to accept or tolerate delays, problems, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. It's the quiet confidence that things will happen in their own time. It's about understanding that growth is a gradual process, and that the most beautiful flowers take their time to bloom. So, how do we cultivate these qualities? Firstly, understand that setbacks are a part of the process. They are not roadblocks, but merely stepping stones on your path to growth. Embrace them, learn from them, and allow them to strengthen your resolve. Secondly, practice mindfulness. Being present in the moment helps you to accept things as they are, without the need for immediate change. It teaches you to be patient with yourself, with others, and with the natural progression of life. Lastly, adopt a growth mindset. Believe that you have the capacity to learn, change, and improve. With this mindset, you'll see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. Remember, resilience is not about never falling, but about always getting up. And patience is not about waiting passively, but about actively nurturing your growth while you wait for the seeds you've sown to bear fruit. In summary, resilience and patience are not just qualities, they are skills that can be honed with practice. And just like any other skill, the more you practice, the better you get at it. Resilience and patience are your best allies in your journey to self-improvement. So let's continue this journey, armed with resilience, patience, and an unwavering belief in our potential to transform. Every step you take towards your goal is a victory in itself. This statement is a powerful reminder that we must always appreciate our progress, no matter how small it may seem. Our journey of self-improvement is not a race, but a marathon. Every stride forward, every hurdle crossed, every peak surmounted deserves recognition. In today's high-speed world, we often overlook the importance of celebrating progress. We set our eyes on the finish line, forgetting to appreciate the journey. But it's the journey that shapes us, the journey that teaches us, and the journey that ultimately leads us to our destination. Pause for a moment and reflect on your journey so far. Think about the steps you've taken, the challenges you've overcome, and the growth you've experienced. Each of these moments is a testament to your strength, resilience, and dedication. Each moment is a victory worth celebrating. And in this journey, let's not forget the value of constant learning. Each day presents new opportunities for growth, for understanding, and for self-discovery. Every interaction, every experience, every failure, and every success provides a chance to learn, to adapt, and to evolve. Learning isn't just about acquiring new skills or knowledge, it's about embracing change, about challenging our beliefs, and about continually striving to become a better version of ourselves. It's about understanding that we're all works in progress, constantly evolving and growing. In this constant pursuit of knowledge, remember to be patient with yourself. It's okay to not know everything, it's okay to make mistakes. What's important is that you're open to learning, to growing, and to constantly pushing your boundaries. So, celebrate your progress, embrace constant learning, and keep moving forward. Each step you take is a testament to your will, your dedication, and your commitment to self-improvement. And as you embark on this journey, remember this. It's not about the destination, but the journey that truly matters. It's about the experiences you gather, the lessons you learn, and the person you become along the way. Remember, the journey to self-improvement is a continuous process of learning and growing. So, are you ready to embark on your journey to self-improvement? We've journeyed together through the landscape of self-improvement, touching on the essential steps needed to transform your life. Let's take a moment to recap and reflect on the ground we've covered. Firstly, we explored the importance of acknowledging your current self. It's essential to recognize where you are right now, your strengths, weaknesses, and everything in between. It's the first step towards knowing where you want to go. Next, we delved into setting realistic goals. Remember, it's not about reaching for the stars right off the bat, but about setting achievable, incremental goals that will steadily move you towards your larger objectives. Then, we discussed developing resilience and patience. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and it's crucial to understand that setbacks are part of the journey. They are not a sign of failure, but opportunities for growth and learning. And lastly, we celebrated the importance of progress and constant learning. Every step forward, however small, is a victory to be celebrated. And remember, learning never stops. There's always something new to discover, a new skill to acquire, a new perspective to consider. This journey of self-improvement is a lifelong commitment, but it's one that will add richness, depth, and fulfillment to your life. It's about becoming the best version of you, not for anyone else, but for yourself. It's about living a life that you are proud of, a life that is a true reflection of your values, dreams, and aspirations. So as we draw this discussion to a close, let's keep the momentum going. The journey to self-improvement is a personal one, unique to each individual. It's your journey, and only you can take the first step. Remember, the journey to self-improvement starts with you. So what are you waiting for?